Stop.
Warning,
That's
this
why
podcast has stories of real-life events and true crime that happens every day. These stories may contain adult language and graphic or disturbing details not suitable for everyone. Listener discretion is advised.
Sorry, I had a fight in the middle of your Black Panther party.
Okay.
My bad. I'm sorry I fucked up your Black Panther intro party.
We promised we were going to go live right at 8:30. We were slightly prepared, Wait, why did you? What happened?
I thought you wanted it off, dude.
No, shut up. Hide it. Don't touch.
All right. Chuck, you're off the controls.
What is happening?
Holy fuck. Oh my God. What is going on?
I don't know.
Why
I'm not touching anything.
We're fucking ghosts now.
Sorry, I had a fight in the middle of your Black Panther party.
And then.
I don't have to say it. You don't have to say it at all.
I started that debacle, and then as shit does when it rolls downhill, it builds and builds and builds.
It went downhill real fast.
I mean, I just thought we were going with him saying fuck it. I mean, it already was all fucked up anyways.
So I'm like, I go hit the button. It goes, and I read what it says because that was new to me. I'm like, oh, go live and play, and I hit it, and you're like, no. And I'm like, oh fuck, there we go. Cheers, motherfucker.
This is what you get for not being here for the live shows. For those of you that aren't here right now.
All right, hold on. We got to do a little something here. We got to do that.
What in the shit balls is that?
That was the car crash that started this podcast. Oh, sorry. I thought it said that. My bad.
What is?
Come to find out, this is how you properly pour the Guinness Drought that has the nitro widget in it.
Oh, there's a nitro widget in it?
Yep.
Yeah. The cans have the nitrogen widget or whatever.
Oh god.
Sounds like a funnel, yeah? On the inside.
And then it gets the nice. It's just like you're at the fucking pub.
The Tom Studio. The Tom Studio is fucking total grandpa mode.
Oh, okay. So
we were talking about that earlier.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, in fact, those of you just joining us on YouTube for the first time, my office does in fact have a child's crib right behind me. Okay, I'm gonna say it. There is no child in it, for the record.
For right now.
It is way past his bedtime. In fact, at this moment in time, he's not allowed in the studio.
That's good. Is he at your house right now?
No. He's in the house. He's just not in the studio. So
gotcha.
He gets the room 6
Nailed
nights
it again. I fucking nailed it again, boys.
Jesus. You're way too proud of that Guinness. Anyway, he gets it 6 nights.
Again.
So anyway, here we are live. We have a lot to talk about. So how do we start talking about things usually on this show? Well, we start by saying, welcome to the locker room. I am Tom.
Hi, Matthew.
I've got some fucking screws.
What?
Yeah.
What? So then, when he does that, then do I have to say I'm fuzzy now? Because I'm usually the one who says like.
Yeah, Marco's usually
I'm the one
who weird thing.
Because he says Chuck,
Chuck,
and then I say,
okay, I'm Chuck.
Whatever I'm supposed to. No, motherfucker! Now you fucked it up. Now you took my shit. You know, you fucking done it. Like that. Shit, dude, next time I'll spray you like a cat. You know what I'm
saying? Matt, there's a Matt's doing the so we have a hard. Okay. For those of you who witnessed the beginning of this podcast, you will know that there are certain members of the podcast who have trouble keeping their hands off the buttons. And so we have been working hard. We've been working diligently to come up with a system by which we delineate who is responsible for what at what moment. So we are announcing formally that we are all holding Matt accountable for the comments, which means that if Matt is running the comments and one of us puts up a comment, Matt is allowed to chew us out for putting up a comment. What we need to do?
Oh my god! You give that motherfucker full carte blanche to go off.
Do we need to tell Matt? Matt, put up the comment from such and such. Right? We need to tell him that.
Well, yeah, I mean, and if I don't catch it, if it's something, if I just like miss it, then yeah, let me know, because I'm also running the chat too. I'm asshole typing back to you.
Yeah. Okay. So now we talked about in our was that, what do we call that? Is that our we attempt a weekly promo reel to tell you guys when we're going live, because generally speaking, our commitment is that 8:30 Pacific time, because Marco is not he's in the Central, right?
Central. Yeah, I'm Central.
So we try to commit no later for him. So 8:30. And so that time has fluctuated. We have decided, I think, as a show, that we need to go live at 8:30. So no matter who's here, we're going to go live at 8:30. That's why tonight was such a bit of a shit show. We had committed so hard to going live at 8:30, down to the second that we may have launched a little prematurely.
Yeah.
What is happening? Don't.
Okay, who's got the fucking?
Wait,
fucking fire alarm?
I didn't know Chuck was black. Son of a bitch.
Or he's burning the grilled cheese.
I can't.
Oh.
I
wow.
Can't. Hey, talking about things, did you guys see the video about the runner in the relay that beat the hell out of the other runner with the baton in the back of the head?
Okay, now which one are you talking about? I saw the original one. Did you see the person who's accused of beating the shit out of her response?
You mean the tearful, I would never do that?
Yeah.
That guy? Yeah. And I guess there's a second video that's now out for a second angle.
From behind.
Because didn't she fuck her up a little bit? Like,
first of all, those of y'all don't know, the batons are still traditionally made out of metal.
Yeah,
they're still fucking metal, right?
They're aluminum.
I've held one of those before, and they're not that light. They're not as light as you think they are. And they're pretty fucking sturdy.
So,
anyways,
real quick, do you want me to give a synopsis of what the story is?
Sure, yeah.
The Virginia high school track and field athlete who was seen bashing an opponent's head with a baton during a race has been charged with assault and battery, according to the Lynchburg Commonwealth's Attorney's Office, confirmed by Fox News Digital. So, Marco, when you are ready.
Wait, hold on. This happened in Lynchburg?
Yes.
Stop it. You stop it right now. You stop that right now, sir. You get one. You already used it. You get one. Jesus, we're getting canceled for sure. Anyways, all right.
Okay.
All right. Anyways,
so video while Marco is talking about it. Go ahead.
I appreciate it. So it looks like, allegedly, girl A is being overtaken by girl B, and at the point that she passes her, from the first angle, it looks like she just fucking grabbed her baton, swung that thing, and cracked her in the back of the head.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like.
Now, from the
man, yeah, it totally did.
Now, here's what gets me.
Give it so many.
Now, she argues before the second video comes out. She argues that the baton got stuck in the other girl's hair. So as she was, this is the argument.
What do we say about that? That's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable. So, look, she's using the Chewbacca defense, right? So the Chewbacca defense says that.
Wait, Chuck's back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
You get a 9-volt into that motherfucker? Is that what happened? All right, so here's the video. All right, go ahead and hit it, Thomas.
All right, here's the video.
All right, so we go. So they're running. It's a long distance. It's a relay race
competition in Virginia, where a young sprinter suffered serious injuries after being struck in the head with a relay baton by another competitor. Kaylin Tucker, a junior at Brookville High School, was participating in the 4x200-meter relay at the VHSL Class 3 State Indoor Championships, which took place at...
Okay, that's an AI video. Let's try this one.
Turned out to attack during high school track and field relay race. One runner hit another in the head with a baton. Janae Norman here with the story. Good morning, Janae.
Hey, George, this is a crazy video that you
Guys,
have to
guys,
see.
we
It's
need the black
unimaginable
girl. Get the
unsportsmanlike
black girl out
conduct
of
on the
research
track this
to
morning.
report on
A
this
high
story.
school track star is
Literally, she's
nearly
passing
a
her,
week
and
after
then
being hit in
bam!
the head by another runner during a race.
Wow.
Junior Kaylin
What did the
Tucker
baton
was
say to
running
the back of the
second
head?
leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High
Look,
School
look,
League
look. She's still
Championships
passing
when the
her.
shocking incident happened.
That's when she
Think-
hit with the baton.
Actually,
Watch again as you see the two
look,
sprinters
she
running
doesn't
pass.
side by
She's
side
running.
as they round the
She's
corner
running.
with Kaylin on the outside. Kaylin's mother cheering her on.
Oh,
Just
that's a
as
nice.
Kaylin
Yeah,
is passing
that's
the
a
other
nice-
runner, the athlete
Yes.
swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
Yeah,
I just felt a
it-
bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
I
Kaylin
mean, I
dropping
know.
her baton and reaching for her head.
The whole Coliseum pretty much gasped. I just jumped up out of the bleachers immediately and ran to her on the main floor.
The 16-year-old was later diagnosed with a concussion. The family says neither the athlete who struck Kaylin nor the other team's coaches checked on Kaylin or reached out
That
afterwards.
angle to the side. I mean, Matt, you heard what
Yeah,
she's trying
that-
to say. It's
oh,
an
yeah.
excuse, right?
Yep.
But what I'm looking at is, bro, when she rears back, she's not like running. She said like her excuse is that her hair, that the baton got tangled in the other girl's hair, so she was pulling it away, and then her
Well, no.
stride. You know what I'm
She
saying? Like, her
also
stride kinda-
said, she said that when that other girl overtook her, that she got up in her business and bumped her and knocked her off balance. So she was pumping her arms to regain her balance, and she accidentally hit her twice on the head, precisely in the same spot with the fucking baton.
I mean, if you look at that shoulder roll back, that ain't no gaining your balance.
Saying it was an accident.
Yeah.
She's trying to declare it as an accident, but if you're looking at, my God, if you look at that, I mean, she's trying to gain her balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan, I am with you, bro. Like, there's no fucking way that thing was an accident. That shit looked, yeah. Even
Did you see
the
the
other
interview with her,
The what?
you mean the one that done did it?
the one who was accused of
Yeah.
doing it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
when she was crying and she said, "Oh, I
Yeah.
was knocked off balance and I was pumping my arms and
Right.
Oh,
accidentally hit
Matt,
her."
She was only
connection
crying 'cause she
with
got
Matthew is
caught.
So shitty.
I
Is
think
it
so
bad?
too. I think like I think the anger, and we've seen this a lot of times. Like we see it in BJJ matches. We've seen wrestling matches where like somebody then loses their temper,
Mhm.
and they go and they just go ahead and go off and strike their opponent, which I
Right.
think it has. Dylan, no.
Mhm.
We already
It's-
had Matt
it's-
already dropped two. Stop.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. All right, so go ahead.
Can I address something real quick to MJV? It's not a flag; it's a whoopee blanket, and I do sit on it, and so does my daughter. So it's a fucking blanket. So it's not a real flag. It's just.
Yeah, I thought, yeah,
sitting
I didn't
there.
bother throwing that up because I thought we had covered that previously.
So it's a
We
whoopee
did.
blanket.
Yeah,
We did.
we covered it.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
by
yeah, it
Savage
was a
Tacticians.
couple months ago,
If you want one, go to Savage Tech.
yeah.
Savtech.com.
It's not an actual flag.
No, Chuck, no free ads.
They're
no
fucking
free ads.
badass, dude.
No free ads, Chuck. Resist. All right, so the next thing we have is, ladies and gentlemen,
Wait,
we're supposed to trust the science.
Chuck, what are you
I've got
thinking?
2 scientific stories. We have locker rooms first. Trust the science corner.
Oh,
Okay.
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 All right.
So I think that it's an important.
Do we have some X Files music for this bit or what?
You know what?
There we go.
Okay. So I would like to present to you this week's. I wish I had like that reverb. Trust the science. Trust. Science.
Right.
Science.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, understanding climate change. Because could climate change be reversing itself? A look at the latest findings. So, in my lifetime, I've heard it called global warming. What was it? Was it global warming? Was the first one?
Yeah, I believe global
in
warming.
the late 70s, it was the new ice age. It was global cooling.
Oh no, that's right. New ice age was first. New ice age.
Yeah.
New ice age. Then to global warming because of the if I don't correct me, it's carbon fluorocarbons, right? The CFCs,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
It was the spray cans with the CFCs. Let me tell you, you guys scared the shit out of Gen X with this stuff, okay? The CFC,
because all the Aquanet and shit like that. Yeah.
Sucked the whole. There are movies about people living on the Earth in spacesuits and shit, and force field
holes in the ozone layer.
The ozone layer had this hole that aliens were in
Al fucking Gore
living together, mass hysteria. Anyway, Highlander 2, The Quickening. Sorry, Mark. Go ahead and throw that one out there.
I'm like, there could only be one. It was good.
Oh, movies so bad they're good. Anyway,
so horrible.
Climate change is apparently reversing itself. And so again, it says climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. While these changes can be natural human activities, blah 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 blah. Oh God, let's see, greenhouse gases. It's going to give me the. I'm trying to get to the. They always make you go through every slide, and the last one is the damn thing. So now apparently, they're saying the scientific data is saying that the climate change movement might be reversing itself. Now, it's no secret that Al Gore told us we'd be living underwater right now.
Oh yeah. So can I just throw a nugget out there for everybody to chew on? How long would you say that we assume that we have been on this earth? How many years? Ballpark.
So are you teeing me up? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm just saying ballpark. How many years you think people have been roaming the earth? Years.
If you're talking about in our current form, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. How about I'll narrow it down. How many years do you think people have been on Earth with a basic knowledge of how the Earth works? The basic science.
Like an Adam and Eve type moment where we knew we were people, we knew we were on a planet.
Yeah. Or even more advanced. Okay, let's say 2,000 years. Cool. How long?
No, 6,000 years. I would
say.
We'll say 6,000 years is about where I think human beings.
We'll say 10,000. I'll give you 10. I'll give you 15. Okay, 10,000. 10,000 years, right? Okay. How long do scientists estimate that the Earth has been in existence?
Well, I know at least 8 million years because of our next story, which is what I think you're teeing me up for. So go ahead.
Okay, so we'll say 8 million years. So you have 8 million years. In those 8 million years, for the last 8 billion years, and through those last 8 billion years, we have been on this rock, aware of it, for let's say 10,000 years. Now, out of those 10,000 years, how long have we been tracking weather patterns?
Lose me, by the way. Go ahead, keep going.
So, how long have we been tracking weather patterns to be able to say what the climate actually fucking is? We weren't around for this whole time. For all we know, the Earth is supposed to get hotter for a while, and then it cools down, and then it gets hotter.
We just now, we are El Nino and La Nina were until much later in life.
We are newborns on this planet compared to age of the planet.
1880, Matt.
1880. What's 1880?
When they started recording weather
from 1880
patterns.
to 2025, they're going to tell us that we're fucking up the planet, and they know how the planet's weather patterns are.
When they've got a small sliver of
a very small sliver,
right,
of the knowledge of the weather patterns, because they're like I hate the climate change thing. I hate the climate change thing because it's like
1659. Sorry, 1659.
Okay, fuck. Say 1600 for all I care. I don't give a fuck. It's still you're pissing in the ocean as far as the amount of knowledge you have versus what you're trying to claim knowledge about.
Right. That's the arrogance. That's the arrogance of human beings.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Please.
The arrogance of human beings is that we think that we can destroy this fucking planet.
Well, the arrogance of human beings is to think that in the piss trickle of recorded weather. First of all, no disrespect to meteorologists. You're the only profession can be wrong 49% of the time and keep your job.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, well,
Don't get me
except
started on those cocksuckers. Anyway, go ahead.
stockbrokers might be able to have some better numbers. The rookie numbers. Anyway, so I digress. The other scientific, because you said we've been on the Earth 8 million years or 8 billion years.
It's 4.5 billion years. 4.54 billion years. Earth has been around.
Okay.
And humans have been around for 300,000.
So now I want to bring up our other trust the science category, and this, boys and grills, has a video. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to share this without. It's gonna get weird for a second. So because Matt knows, can't.
Oh, it's been fucking weird.
What?
I said it's been weird. You're just gonna get weird for a second. This whole podcast has been weird.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we're always weird.
Is my connection really bad?
Yes, your connection.
Yeah, it's really crackling.
It's the storms, lads. They're rolling through.
Okay, so here's what I got to share about trust the science number 2. Apparently, and this is again, it just stumbled onto this out of nowhere. This was ape skull discovered in Europe, or is older than the oldest recorded ape skull, right? No free ads. What is happening? Oh, I'm sorry. I just shared an ad.
Temptations. Oh, yeah.
All right, here
it's cat treats.
Here we go. Right. Can you guys hear it now? Okay, here we go. Can you hear it?
No.
Can you hear that?
No.
You cannot hear
No.
it? You can read it, though.
Yes.
Shit.
I had the same problem. I was trying to watch that on my phone and it wouldn't let me unmute it.
Video with you guys. So apparently they found a skull.
Unmuted at the top left.
That is. So what?
There was a mute button at the top left. If you just unclick that and hit play, maybe that'll work.
Yeah, I tried that on my phone. It didn't fucking work either.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
I know.
Yeah.
It's fucking
horse shit.
Yeah, I don't have my site.
All right.
Is not
Well, give
reading.
us a
Long story
rundown.
short, so apparently the people that are of the opinion that the best theory to describe how humans got where they got was based on the remains of an ape that was the first kind of missing-ish link, right? It's not a human.
Right.
It's an ape, but it's the most human ape
Bigfoot
they had.
Okay.
And they're like, okay, so if we look at the most human ape we had, and then we look at the most ape human we had, there's a gap, right? That's the missing link. That's what they talk about. They don't have enough to bridge the difference between the skulls of apes and the skulls of humans. They have skulls that kind of fit into these different periods of human evolution, but they don't know who's who. Anyway, long story short, the oldest was 7 million years ago in Africa. So everybody said, okay, 7 million years ago, we have this ape skull that is really close to humans or is on its way to, human evolution.
Sure.
Well, apparently, they just discovered an ape skull in Turkey that's fossilized, and it's 8.7 million years old.
Ooh.
Which would give you the idea that maybe people were in the area of Turkey before they were in the area of Africa, and maybe they spread out towards parts of Africa. Would be the
Okay.
kind
Now, with that
idea.
timeline, we still had the giant one continent, right? That was before the
Could
tectonic
be,
plates started
right?
doing their fucking thing and split everything up. Is that?
I mean, we don't know when that happened.
Yeah,
right?
but
That's-
I know they
can
guess. I
find
mean,
out.
Right. So here is I want to try and bring this picture up.
or no, that had to have been after that because
being totally
dinosaurs were around
self-serving
when
here.
it was one giant fucking thing.
Okay, I'm being totally self-serving right now. So I'm going to bring up a map, and this is the area we're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to look that up right now.
200 million years ago, Pangea broke up.
Pangea.
Okay, so this was after the. So there was no way that the people even knew that they existed on those different continents because they didn't have that. Didn't have the technology to build.
So
ships to get
Pangea broke
across
up when? Pangea broke up when?
Looking at
2 million years ago.
2
2
million years ago.
Before
Now-
Pangea, other supercontinents like Rodinia, 1.1 billion, 700 million years ago, and
So now we're
Gotta
talking
run
about people in Turkey, or not people, apes that are evolving into people. So this is what the animal world or the anthropological world says. This is the closest an animal has gotten to a human. If I'm reading this right.
Mhm.
And so I've got the screen over here. So here is Turkey where they're saying it is, right? Now, here's Iraq and Syria. Well, anybody that knows anything about geography knows that Lebanon, Haifa, the West Bank, down here in this lower left-hand corner, that's what leads to Africa.
Right.
Right? Here is where you have Iraq, right? And everybody knows Iraq's friend over here is Iran. Okay.
Mhm.
Do you know what's in the
It's
middle
Iraq
of all this?
and Iran. Through
Iraq,
Iraq
Iran.
and then Iran.
Do you know what's in the middle of Iraq?
That's the Tigris and the Euphrates, and
Tigris
that's
and the
where,
Euphrates.
yeah, that's where the supposed Garden of Eden originated.
Matt, your time at Catholic school was not
Yes,
wasted.
I did pay attention and retained.
So Matt is not wrong. If you go back, and I don't know if Marco and Chuck had learned this. I learned it because I went to a very private Christian school. Matt went to a Catholic school. This is Iraq because the Tigris and the Euphrates are both in Iraq.
Yeah, they formed
And
what are they
it's
called? The Fertile Crescent. Yeah,
Fertile Crescent. Yes,
Yeah.
there it is, the Fertile Crescent. Oh, Matt, I'm so proud of your
thank you,
education.
thank you.
You were listening. ADHD kids unite. It looks it doesn't look like we're listening, but damn it, we're listening.
There we
to
go.
every damn
That
word.
deserves the Irish handcuffs. Yeah.
Yeah, damn it. Anyway, so the Tigris and the Euphrates are known for being the Fertile Crescent, where historically the Garden of Eden is said to have existed. So if you look at where
And
now-
Babylon too, right? Wasn't the city of Babylon in there as well?
that's a whole long.
It's yeah, but I'm just saying we're
Yeah, there's lots of different. Lots of people wonder where the old Hanging Garden. There's a difference between Babylon and the Tower of Babel and all that. But
right.
Anywho, this is the first. They're like, 8.7 million years ago there were people in Turkey. 7 million years ago there were people in Africa. Well, what's in between those two places? Iraq, where the Fertile Crescent is. So it's almost as if, even if all signs point to whatever people were trying to tell us about our ancestors, it all points back to that spot. So take that how you will, but for those of you that don't want to believe in spirituality, I'll tell you this, and you guys can try and correct me. I don't think you will, because objectively what I'm saying is not spiritual or religious in any way, shape, or form. The Bible has, historically speaking, proven to have been a more reliable historical account of people, places, and things than many, in fact, probably 90% of all other documents. people research what happens in that book and they find things. I'm not commenting on the religiousness of it. I'm commenting on the historical veracity of it. So what I find interesting is that here we are now, we're talking about your ancestors were what is this? The ancestors were primitive, but they weren't stupid, right? So you may want to disagree or argue about how people started in that area of the world at that time. But what the evidence points to is that people started in that area of the world at that time, which I find fascinating.
And I left this comment up here hanging for a while because I've heard this many times. It's a very common thing to say that if humans came from apes, why are there still apes and why are there still humans? And that's a whole
other rabbit hole.
It's a whole nother rabbit hole to go down, but as far as evolution and everything, because you can look at other animal species. Yeah.
So we've talked about the climate change reversing. We've talked about that. Can I tell you guys? I have fallen down I told you about this book, right? This is the book. And we have not had this author. We've had authors on War Stories. We've gotten their books. We've read their books when they send them to us. It's like we have. I don't think, Chuck, have we ever had an author on our show whose book we were like? There's only been one guest who we were like, yeah, this guy's full of shit. But there's all the authors, all the books that we've been sent have been good book. It's the first time in a long time I actually have a legitimate like barn burning page turner. I'm actually getting irritated when so it's called Chaos. Charles Manson, the CIA, and the Secret History of the 60s.
I'm gonna buy that.
Okay, a little light reading for you. Now, Matt, you will want to buy it, but I will tell you that you can probably get a pretty decent taste of what I am reading, because apparently Netflix has a documentary that was just released based on this book.
They do, and it's good.
So I thought I would
watch it.
Yeah, I've been watching. Jules is really into it, and I've been watching it with her on and off. Yeah.
So here, I'm going to put this over up then. Okay. So Matt, here you go. I am Marco. I don't want to discuss it yet. I want to table this. I want to table this because I want to finish the book. But Matt, I thought it would be interesting if you watch the documentary, then read the book, and I will finish the book and watch the documentary. It's like a reverse book club.
Okay.
It's gay as hell.
Oh yeah. Marco, you want to get in on that because you're already watching the documentary.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so Marco and Matt, you guys will watch the documentary and then read the book.
And then you and Chuck are already reading the book, so you guys finished the fucking book, and then
Chuck, you got to get the book.
I never got it.
Hey, speaking of Chuck, there's Uncle Chuck right there.
Yeah. So here we go. All right, here we go.
Here's
the document. Yeah. All right.
It's one of the scariest true stories out there. An 8.5-month pregnant, beautiful woman getting stabbed to death. Manson was able to gain control of his followers.
Wait, can we personalize this for a second?
Sure.
For the millennials out there, and lower, younger, I don't know what the fuck you want to be called. I don't give a shit. You guys don't understand the emotional impact Charles Manson had on our childhood.
Yeah.
My brother was born the night that it happened.
Oh shit.
My mother lived and we hung out in the hills where these guys did their spooky shit.
Spawn Ranch.
Oh, before I hooked up with you and Marco, I was dropping acid, getting high, and fucking hanging out in the King's Den in the fucking Manson caves. Constantly.
Right. So
constantly. The writing on the fucking walls in there by his followers. Holy shit, dude. Talk about a trip.
Man, took me there when I was
mother, right?
Yeah.
So my mother moved here from Canada. She in Canada, she had family and friends who bred horses racehorses, did the chariot ones. Can't remember what the it's the carriage behind the horse and they race that shit. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
that's the shit that gets launched in the air when it goes wrong.
Yeah, right. So, but
Yeah.
my mother loved horses, so she would be willing to go to the track and muck stables just to be around horses.
Sure.
Moved to the United States, like she just horses were her thing. Okay. So when they moved to the United States, they moved to an area called Woodland Hills. Woodland Hills is an area known as the San Fernando Valley. Anybody who has seen Ghostbusters 2 famously knows that only a Carpathian would choose. Anyway, New York over the San Fernando Valley.
Beautiful San Fernando
Valley. That's where Hollywood really is. Anyway, so this whole thing happens where we all partied and my mother was riding horses in this area of the San Fernando Valley that Manson's followers were in. So when my mother went and he would go ride horses, this guy Shorty Shea would saddle up her horse and say, "Here you go," and then my mom would take the horse and ride it around this ranch, and then come back and he would take the horse, take the saddle off, she'd pay the fee, and then go home. And then she remembers going out for a horseback ride. She tells me, she says, "Yeah, I went out for a horseback ride, and these people, these hippies came up and they were like, 'Hey, do you want to hang out with us? Do you want to party with us? What's up, girl?'"
Oh.
And my mom's like, "Y'all creep me to fuck out." And she turned the horse around and she went the other way. And then she sees all the news, right? My mom's about 20 years old in 1969. And she sees on the news that this hippie group called the Manson family that was living at the same ranch where she rented horses had killed a man named Shorty Shea in their murder spree. And Shorty Shea was the man that had saddled her horse every day for her when she went to ride horses out of that property.
Damn.
Wow.
So we grew up in an era where Manson was an existential threat. Like he loomed as a character, as a figure over our entire. He was almost like the way we watched movies about the U.S. versus Russia and the Cold War is the way we felt about true crime and Charles Manson. He was the boogeyman, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now this documentary, I don't know what happened. This documentary, I just wanted to give some foundation for those of you that don't understand. It kind of shakes some of that to its core.
You could get them to go out and kill on command without remorse. How did he learn how to brainwash those kids and turn them into monsters?
These people were on LSD. Manson was preaching all the time. Race wars, murder was okay.
When a story did start to emerge, it was managed very carefully.
It was managed and manipulated. I know that what we were told isn't what happened. There were these research scientists who were working secretly for the government.
One of the most bizarre episodes in CIA history.
Planted false memories in people without their awareness.
My world is a sad world.
Manson was really into mind control.
I understood what I was doing, but it just didn't make any difference.
Manson became exactly what the CIA was trying to create.
Well, you're suggesting Manson was a puppet.
Okay. Now, knowing what we grew up thinking about Manson and Helter Skelter and about him trying to start a race war, would it surprise you if I told you that when you go into the CIA Public Information Act requests and you look at the MK Ultra documents, Charles Manson's name is on the list?
Absolutely fucking not.
Would it also surprise you if I told you that Charles Manson spent over 50% of his life in a federal Correctional Institute. So theoretically, the Central Intelligence Agency that had zero problems experimenting on American citizens without their knowledge and or consent. You're telling me they would have any problems experimenting on federal prisoners without their knowledge or consent? Or worse? Oh,
Perfect lab rats.
yeah, Marco, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bore you.
No, fuck, dude. It's like I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning.
No, I
here.
know. I just, it was so perfectly timed. Anyway,
Sorry.
I thought you guys would. I thought you guys would find. I'm gonna finish the book. Chuck, you got the book.
I'm going to order the book.
Send a
Finish
photo
the
of
series.
what the book, the front of it looks like.
It's
Don't
just.
forget.
All right, here you go.
Chaos. There we go.
Chaos. Charles Manson. In fact, War Stories. You know what? This might be kind of fun. All right. We could have a locker room book club. Any one of our listeners that's following along live can jump in and read the book, because we'll be giving updates on where we're at in discussions of the book.
Only $14.
Yeah.
So it's got an audiobook too.
No, don't cheat.
I'm illiterate as fuck.
I'm totally cheating.
All right. Think of the Bible.
Thomas, pop into Mirror real quick. I sent over a picture.
I'm there. So Matt is sharing a rock that Marco, did you ever go there, or did you didn't go there with me, so I don't know. Did you go there with anybody else?
Matt,
I feel like I went there with. I took him there.
Yeah, you took me there.
Matt did. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is a rock that Matt, Marco, and I have all personally seen.
Mm-hmm.
Manson Family Cave.
Yeah, it's split now. It's split now. Some asshole fucking split it.
I mean,
and I don't mean asshole because I'm a particular guy, but it's like, it's kind
no,
of
that's
cool.
a historical
You know what
monument,
I mean?
dude.
Yeah, that's out near Spawn. So you got to Spawn Ranch, which no longer really exists, and it's all just kind of overtaken now. But those of us who know can still get there. I could still fucking get there.
You can't wipe away history just by destroying something. It's still there.
Yeah,
and preserve it. Like it matters that it happened there. Like don't like anyway. So the next thing we have to talk about. Shit, I lost my place in our. We have so many chats going for so many different things, boys. It's so hard. We have talked about.
It's funny because we did that on purpose so we can get organized and not. Yeah,
ease of access.
Yeah, absolutely.
They know it would not, in fact, sit with the 5 minutes.
It was at that moment they knew
Matt,
they fucked up.
Okay, so Matt, we talked about Chuck. Tell us about the BLM mural because you brought that to the table.
So the BLM mural is being taken down in DC because of pushback, I guess, from the GOP lawmakers, the Republican lawmakers, and they are now taking it down and making it just normal again, a normal square. There was some pushback on both sides from reading the article. So it wasn't just right-wing people going, oh, we need to take this down. It was there's people on the left side as well. They were criticizing it. People on the right, they were criticizing it. So both sides were criticizing this mural and everything. And so, yeah, I mean, they're taking it down now, and it was erected in 2020 because of, the riots and stuff like that. They say protests, but they're fucking riots because of the killing of George Floyd.
Okay.
So that's basically that in a nutshell.
So they're moving that. So now, Matt, lightning round. Ooh, hey, that's a good idea. When we submit lightning round. Chuck, boom. BLM mural, you just hit it. 60 seconds or less. Matt,
Boom.
Greenland, 60 seconds or less. Hit it.
Oh, Greenland. I thought you were going to do Trump Tower. I had Trump Tower all queued up.
Okay, Matt.
Trump Tower it is.
Trump Tower.
Trump Tower.
Trump Tower.
Trump Tower,
60
New York City.
Hit it.
So hundreds of we'll just say what everybody else is calling them, Marxist Jewish protesters from Jewish Voices for Peace decided to storm Trump Tower and overtake the first floor in protest of what's his fucking name, Mohammed Kahil, who was the Algerian-born, moved to another country, immigrated into the U.S. on a student visa to go to Columbia University. Who the fuck paid for that? Within his first year here in the U.S., he met the love of his life, married her, conveniently enough, got a green card stay, and then started going around all the campuses and stirring up a bunch of shit and anti-American sentiment shit. And now Big Daddy's in office, and they're like, hey, you fucking got to go. And because the federal government used this little known used legal way to revoke somebody's status and deport them, everybody's having a hissy fit saying that you can't do that when in fact it's on the books, it's a law, you can do it. It's you don't have the right to a visa and you don't have the right to a green card. You get to apply for those and you get to earn those.
Yeah.
And when you come in and you're a shitbag and you support a terrorist organization and disrupt
them the fuck away.
students from going to classes because they're afraid because you and your shitbag friends are doing that, then come to find out you can actually get deported. So that's what's going on there. So far, last count that I checked, so far 105 people have been actually legitimately arrested and removed from Trump Tower, because that's not like a public space. It's a private building. You can't just go in there and fucking fuck around. They're fucking around, and they forgot that while they are fucking around, we are now in the current, for the next 4 years, the find out era.
Okay, so 60 seconds are up. Before we react, I'm doing this like chesty waters. Fuck, before we react,
feel so much pressure.
Marco, I'm teeing you up because the next one on the list is the Tesla car dealership attacks. And I know you hadn't researched these, but I'm hoping as we discuss Matt's issue, we can get you teed up to be able to read something about the Tesla car dealership attacks. Because I'm going to tell you, I've only seen limited information on that. But, I mean, there you go. So Chuck had the BLM mural. Matt, any additions to your
to mine?
Yeah.
Fuck, man, you rattled my brain and I fucking spewed everything out. I could have added so much more fluff to that.
I know. So Trump Tower, here's the thing.
So there is a contention. There is somebody that has been saying, there's people that have been saying, hey, when the tower was built, there was some sort of agreement made that the first floor was going to be public access, and that was going to allow him to add more floors and more height to make a huge tower. Huge. But that I have not been able to confirm. Regardless.
Okay, I want to go on the record. I want to go on the record in this podcast.
Okay.
Donald J. Trump.
Yes.
If you're listening.
He's not.
I hope you are. Sorry.
You got a better chance saying Barron. Barron, if you're listening. Barron likes the podcast.
Barron. Oh my God. Can you fucking imagine a Barron Trump? Okay, you know what? On the odd chance that Barron, because I'll talk to that dude. I will, like, we don't even have to podcast. Just call me on the phone. Like, leave a voicemail. It will not hit the air. We will call you back if you have anything to say to us. I really doubt you do, but oh my God, can you imagine? All right, sorry. What I'm saying is that, like, I completely lost my train of thought because you fucking up the Barron Trump shit. All right, moving on. Our next topic that we have got up here is Gavin Newsom and Michelle Obama have podcasts.
Yeah,
I haven't
listened to Big Mike podcast yet, but I've listened to fucking Newsom's.
Big Mike. Wait, I fucking okay. No joke, Michelle. If you're listening, again, if we're gonna talk to people that aren't actually listening to our podcast, if you're listening, I beseech you, all four of us, we promise that we will encourage all of our listeners to subscribe and listen every week to your podcast if you promise that you will rename it Big Mike's Podcast.
Oh, God, it'd be so good. It'd be so good.
I will subscribe.
And the intro,
to
the intro for his podcast could be, hey, 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 and then that's it. That's the fucking intro.
All right. All right.
Albert?
So here's the thing. You guys hear that Gavin Newsom's podcast, both podcasts are getting heat on social media.
Okay. I have
You know why?
respect. I have a little bit of respect for Newsom's podcast, but go ahead and I'll tell you why.
No, wait, why?
No,
What he said?
Because
I think what he's about to speak to is why Gavin Newsom's podcast is getting heat. So go ahead.
So because Gavin Newsom said, I'm putting on a podcast and I'm not going to bring in an echo chamber. I'm going to invite people that disagree with me and we're going to sit down and have conversations. So he set out, which is great. As a political podcast, as a political official, you should absolutely seek somebody who doesn't fucking like you and invite them out to your place and sit them down next to you and have a conversation. That's fucking politics.
Yeah.
That's fucking brilliant. So good on him for doing that. And his first guest was a fucking banger.
Was that Charlie Kirk?
Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was his first guest. And I'm like, wow, dude, swinging for the fucking fences. I mean, he got his ass handed to him a lot throughout that podcast. I listened to it. And he had to do his little hand motions, his little fist things here and his little pedal back thing because he was getting fucked up. But it was a respectful, they didn't yell at each other. They Charlie Kirk threw in a lot of really like side
that's
fucking
kind of the headline. Hold
backhanded.
on.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't.
I'm sorry.
You
You got me going.
Charlie Kirk got Gavin Newsom to say that male transgender athletes competing in women's sports is an unfair advantage.
That is correct.
Now,
he got him to break away from the far left.
Wait, hold on. I want to be very, very clear on this subject. I 100% know that Gavin Newsom has his entire life believed that men dressed up as women competing in women's sports have an unfair advantage. I believe Gavin Newsom when he says he believes that. The problem I have is that Gavin Newsom pretended he didn't believe that for so long. And so now when they get the shit kicked out of them by Donald J. Trump a second time, Newsom cares about one thing only.
Ready? Let me throw
power.
Bam.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got 3 words. 2028.
He's setting the framework now to run for freaking president for sure, you know?
Bro, did you guys know? Okay. Did you guys know? Gavin, you can look this shit up. I don't even have time to look it up and put it on the show because fuck that guy. Gavin Newsom. Like, this is so funny to me that this should be news. Like, this kind of used to be news. Marco, Matt, when we were growing up, if something like this happened, some reporter somewhere, some like Bruce Campbell from, in a hat with the little, so shitty version of Joe Rogan. Lazy Eddie. What? Anyway, some reporter would assess this out, right? What happened to investigative reporting?
Oh, it fucking gave way to clickbait.
It's all. That's why you have to get away from mainstream. It's all independent journalists that are doing that shit now. It's all, you gotta go on X and fucking we are the fucking news people. Like there are independent people that are doing that shit, but as far as investigative journaling journalism in mainstream media has been fucking dead for a minute now.
Wait a minute. Okay, so guys, did you hear about this? Oh my god. I hope you guys haven't. I really hope you guys haven't, because I would love to lay this on you right now. What's that? Jake Tapper. You guys know who Jake Tapper is, right?
I feel like I feel like I've
I
heard
know who
that
John
name.
Tapper is from
Jake
Bar Rescue.
Tapper. Okay. So I will tell you who Jake
Hold on, I'll be
Tapper
right there.
is.
Hold
That
on.
guy's such a dick.
Right there. Hold on. Go ahead,
Jake.
keep going.
What is happening?
Baby emergency could be a baby emergency.
Okay. All right. So Jake Tapper is an American journalist and lead Washington anchor for CNN. He hosts the weekday television show The Lead with Jake Tapper. Okay. Jake Tapper has written or co-written a book. And I want to, this is where I don't understand the American people. This is where journalism kind of fell apart. Jake Tapper is writing a book, or wrote a book, and it's about to come out, about the cover-up of Biden's mental decline.
I mean, you can call it cover up, but we all fucking saw it.
Of someone who participated in the cover-up of Biden's mental decline.
Hey, is there an over-under in Vegas as far as when he's going to fucking die? Like, how many years from now?
I think it's actually when he died.
Yeah. Well, no, when the rest of them are going to die.
Oh God.
Because there's one fuck up faulty one they keep parading around.
Mm-hmm.
The glitchy one. The glitchy one.
The glitchy one that falls upstairs twice and falls over a bicycle standing still.
Yeah,
that
the fucking
glitchy one.
it's like a fucking like a fucking broken animatronic at Disneyland.
All right. So I have a couple of lightning round news stories that I want to cover before we close out.
We spent too much money on this animatronic, so we just got to stick it out there anyways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would like this to go under the category of sometimes two wrongs do make a right.
All right.
Vandalism is wrong, but double vandalism is right. In Canada, an unknown activist has been drawing penises
Yes.
inside the fists of the Palestine Solidarity Fist, which has sparked a wave of outrage in the Arab segment of X.
I mean, the proportions on this are perfect. First of all,
okay, if you're not subscribing to us on YouTube, shame on you. This is gold.
By the way,
this is fucking great.
The only thing that would beat this is if it was a pig penis. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Yeah. What does that even look like? God, now I'm Googling. Fuck. Now I'm Googling what does a pig penis look like? You asshole. My algorithm's going to be so. I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it.
Your algorithm is fucked.
All right. It's already messed
Here we go.
Fucking bestiality.
How about, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, this is the locker room is psychic. This is from the locker room is psychic. Do you guys remember when I said on this show, I said, we have suspiciously been not president and not vice president. We have a president who's a boomer. We have a vice president who's a millennial. They are from the opposite ends of the spectrum. So, strangely enough, Gen X is lost in between. And I said, Gen X said, we don't want to be the president. We don't want to be the vice president.
Yeah, leave it. We're resting.
The people in charge. Remember I said that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And this meme popped up the other day, gentlemen. Team Gen X. And it literally talks about how Pete Hegseth, Dan Bongino, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, and Tulsi Gabbard are all Gen Xers. And first of all, I did not know Tulsi Gabbard was younger than me.
Yeah, I
sure as fuck did not know that Pam Bondi was older than my brother.
Oh yeah,
my much older brother.
You know what? Okay, side rabbit trail here. Do you think Pam Bondi's going to get yanked the fuck out of here, and Matt's going to get thrown back in?
No.
No, you don't think so?
No.
All right, that's another podcast. Okay. I'm only Bongino's a year older than me.
Yeah, right.
And Marco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that bitch was 10 years older.
Okay. For the record, I googled pig penis, and there's a lot of pictures that popped up on images of men sucking another man's dick. So
stop it.
That's awesome.
Stop it. Just stop it, okay?
Like, why?
You're gonna have some
why is that a
crazy
thing?
dreams, bro.
And so finally, before we hit our closing segment, because we do have a closing segment, Matt, let's tease it. Listeners sent in some tattoos, and we saved them up.
Okay.
So before we get to our listener
Found a
segment,
picture of a real pig penis. Oh my god!
It's a corkscrew, dude.
It's a corkscrew, right?
It's a
Yeah,
torture
what?
device.
Yeah, but they. Yeah, no, you're seeing it. I'm sending it.
No, I'm not putting it up there.
I don't care. You guys are gonna look at it at one
All
point.
right.
Gonna pop up.
So we're moving on, boys. You don't have to look at the pig penis, but you do have to deal with the fact that the Delta plane crash pilot, the one that, she was inverted.
Right.
Yeah.
The Delta plane crash pilot identified as 29-year-old First Officer Kendall Swanson. Here's the video. Here it is.
No flare. No fucking flare. Like,
and bang.
Look at that. Like, come the fuck on.
I mean, when you say coming in hot,
like, were you bombing the runway?
Look, I've seen F-18s land on a carrier softer than that. That's fucking bullshit.
With the fourth wire.
Yeah.
Okay, so here she is. The pilot responsible for crashing a Delta plane upside down at the Toronto Pearson International Airport on February 17, 2025, has been identified as 26-year-old First Officer Kendall Swanson, a beauty pageant winner from Minnesota. Sorry.
Minnesota. You gotta say Minnesota, don't you know?
Minnesota.
That was
Swanson had only completed
that was a long
her
time ago.
Swanson had only
Dylan, you smashed that?
What?
Dylan just put up there. I'd smash. What?
I mean, Dylan likes Russian-looking girls, and she's a Russian-looking girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give him that. Yeah, that's fine. You get a
She
pass.
looks like Jewel.
Like who will save your soul, Jewel?
Yeah.
I
or
see that.
Renee Zellweger, which also looks like
No,
Jewel.
don't you? No, she's more
I'm
Jewel than
more
Zellweger.
Anyway,
Renee,
can I
yeah.
finish?
Yeah.
Okay. A
She's
beauty
plain-
pageant winner from Minnesota.
You can say she's plain as fuck.
Swanson had only completed her training in April
Oh
and
shit!
had logged fewer than 1,500 flight hours at the time of the incident. The more experienced captain was a male, was managing communications during the crash while Swanson piloted. So at some point, the guy managing communications went, oh shit, and then kaboom.
Yeah, he fucked up because he should have noticed. He honestly, seriously, he should have noticed about 3 miles out on that glide slope that she was fucked. No, seriously.
You're not wrong.
At
No,
3
you're not
miles
right.
out,
Yes, I agree.
at 3 miles out, he should be like, "Hey, sweetheart, fucking pull up. Let's ease off. Let's add more flap. Let's put a little flare on this bitch."
Let's
Like,
swing
that-
around
like,
and do
come
it
on.
again.
For
Yeah.
the record, Matt,
Are they
the
dumping
fact
the
that
whole?
you bombarded every chat imaginable with that fucking image, I hate you. I hate you.
I told you guys you were going to see it at some
I
point.
could not escape it. I tried. Every chat I went to had a new image. I went to late it. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Game, set, match.
Game, set, Matt.
Mm-mm.
That
You
needs
should
to be a
you should
t-shirt.
trademark. You should trademark.
Yeah, that's a trademark.
Okay. All right. Are we done? What are we doing?
We're done.
Okay. So it's time for the thing with the thing.
The thing with the thing.
And where did you send
What
the thing
thing?
with the thing?
Oh, I sent some fucking tattoos. I got fucking harassed
Yes.
online because I did not
Where did you
respond to
send
emails. So
Where did you send them?
The email, the
Me
tattoos, I sent
personally?
them to you personally because
Oh,
I
bitch.
last minute.
Okay, now I have to- okay, all right, I got him.
I told you said copy. You fucking replied. I said I sent him blah
I
blah
did
blah blah. And you're like,
through. It's
copy.
not it. I just now I have to bring up your personal account on the podcast, which scares me, but it's all right. I think I got it good. If you see
It's just
anything,
pictures. It's just pictures.
All right. Here we go. Marco, Matt,
All right.
please take us through. Please take
Let's rate some tattoos. We had a lot of these tattoos. All of but one are from one individual that we know nearly and dearly, who crawled up my ass to say, "Hey, grade this tattoo." Now, I'm not even a tattoo artist, and I know this is already fucked.
Okay.
Daddy, what?
It says daddy issues.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna take.
Daddy issues.
Can I just give a? Can I restart the segment where I can give a first reaction to this?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. The tattoo says daddy issues.
It's crooked.
My first reaction is
it is crooked. I mean, if you tilt your head to the left, it's not.
My first reaction is we know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right.
I think I know this chick.
Guys will see this giant red flag and think hell yeah. No, there is no version of me. There is no timeline where any one of me ever saw this and went, all right, I'm in.
Hey,
No.
I'm with Matt. You know you're getting laid.
Yeah.
I mean, you do.
You know.
No.
Look. No, you're getting you. I would be in this for the what the fuck's going to happen after when I ghost her for a little bit after, before ghosting was even a thing.
Right.
Like,
So
you know what I mean?
so
Like
that's my point.
Yeah,
So
it's like
that's
it's
my point.
real.
Looks like a dice set from
It's
the Gen X 20.
Thomas, it's the thrill of the fucking escape at this point.
No.
you're gonna
yes,
fucking
no,
you're gonna have
that's right, Matt.
Right,
It's
Marco,
you're gonna
grade
have
it.
some
Marco,
of the,
it's about
Marco, you're gonna have
it's
some
about
of
the
the
exit
best.
strategy.
We
You're gonna have
could
some of the
debate the
best
social
sex of your fucking life. the
No.
best fucking,
No.
yeah.
Oh,
She's gonna do shit
no.
that's gonna make you fucking be like,
No.
what the fuck?
She's gonna do-
Absolutely.
no.
You're gonna
I
throw
don't
shit out
want
there.
any of that.
You're gonna throw shit out there and thinking like any fucking regular woman girl would say no, and she's gonna be like, oh yeah, and fucking.
So this is how normal people must feel at the office when I tell police stories.
Listen, bro, like
I'm just
you're getting a fucking rim job from that. You know what I'm saying? Like next thing you know, it's like
of course you are.
100%.
I'm not
You're
debating
getting
that.
fucking.
Thomas,
you're
I
getting
think
work.
this comment's
You're getting
directed
work.
towards you. I think this comment's directed towards you. I'm just leaving it at that.
Okay, what does it say? Where is
Did
it?
you miss it? Let me put it back up there. Ready?
Put it back up there.
There you go. There you go.
No,
There you
this
go.
is absolutely disgusting. All right. Oh wait, that's Matt. All right. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh, the fucking tramp stamp handlebars! Holy fucking
Yeah.
juggalo meeting. Okay, this is straight out of the meeting of the Juggalos.
That's crooked.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now.
I don't think
Let's
so. I
take us
think
right
it's
now.
just the way she's
I
shifted.
Oh,
actually-
the angle.
I don't hate this as much as I hate the
It-
last.
It was done well.
Okay,
It's actually
you know what?
executed for well. There's time and effort to this.
But it also has a whimsy to it that I appreciate. There's
Oh man,
points for
I'm
whimsy.
grabbing those handlebars on the side and fucking girl, hold the fuck on.
That's going.
You know what this?
That's
You know what this is?
Maybe
This
we
is a
playing
challenge.
Stranger Things.
We going on the
bro.
we going on the whoop-de-doos, you know what I mean? Whoop, whoop,
Bro,
whoop, whoop.
bro, this is a gauntlet. This is a gauntlet being thrown down. That's what this is. This is a challenge. Oh my god!
No,
that's
this is
fucking hilarious.
not a challenge, bro. This is not.
It fuck 100% it is. At that point in time, how
What?
hard can you write it?
Okay. Wait a minute. Can we add a new factor to?
Wait, oh my god. Okay, well, stop the press.
Okay.
If
You
I
got it.
found a chick with this tattoo, I
Mhm.
would I'd hit you boys up and be like, hey, rodeo sex with a fucking twist. I have handlebars.
That's dope. That's dope. No, that's dope. He's got something to rip onto.
All right. We're moving on. I can't handle you guys anymore. Here's our next one.
What the fuck?
That's the best fucking one. That's the best fucking one. I love this one so much. I just wish I wish there was a little pop of fucking orangish red for the finger glow in the fucking asshole.
Is that a trash? Is that a trash bag next to him?
Wait a minute. Who gets to describe this one?
Okay.
You're looking at.
Go ahead, Marco.
Go ahead, Marco. You have to describe it. You have to explain.
No, I got this for all you listeners that are not watching and only got the podcast going on. You're missing the fuck out because you have this perfect porno shot of a female body facing the ass is facing towards you. There's a hand going back, removing the panty to the side and sticking its pointer finger,
the wrong finger, by the way.
in the ass. But the kicker is that the head is E.T. looking back at you, and well done, by the way, and very illustrative. Well done. And it's got the E.T. long finger going up its own ass.
Yeah, that's true.
First of all, you know what I commend is, you know what I commend about this. Honestly, who came up with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen.
Okay. Wait, Marco, I have two things that.
Oh my God!
What's up, dude?
Winning fucking comment. E.T. phone hole.
Okay, wait.
Dylan, you fucking rock.
Okay, wait, Marco.
Shit.
Marco,
what's up, dude?
I have two judgments about this tattoo.
Go ahead.
There's a best and worst element to it. Okay, are you ready?
Okay, go ahead.
This is
my God.
worst idea for a tattoo.
Yeah.
In my childhood.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
But it is the best stick and poke I've ever seen in my life.
You know, the thing is, bro, the thing is, it's not a stick and poke.
I know it's not.
There's time on the chair.
It looks like the most, but that's the thing. It looks like the most skilled
yeah, for sure
I've ever seen. All right.
And now here's the thing is, I wish it would have been more commitment to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get in there, like really shade it out, really bring out the subtle details. You know?
Get in there.
It would be so gross. All right, here we go.
Happiest place on earth. I love it.
Where all your dreams come true.
I tell you what,
Sleeping Beauty Castle, Matt. We don't even go ahead.
I tell you what.
Yes, you would.
As a man, who met Cinderella at Disneyland as a young man and ended up fucking her brains out, this will be a dream come true. Like, teen me.
Oh
what
God!
The fuck is that, dude?
There's so much going on.
You didn't even give any warning. You just went to fucking skinny fucking meth Mike in his fucking shower with his wet fucking dog hair fucking mullet.
Oh,
you were enjoying that way too much. You were enjoying that way too much.
Yeah, because I was like, can you imagine if you picked up Cinderella at Disneyland and you pulled her fucking clothes off and you saw that? You'd be like,
wait.
Matt, honestly, I'd be pumping that thing and be like, oh,
you'd be like, oh boy,
for real.
Hold on tight, bitch.
I think I have this guy nailed. This guy looks like Kid Rock and Dwight Schrute had a baby.
This is Kid Rock when you order Kid
Rock
from Wish
Dwight
or
Schrute. Dwight from The Office. This is
Kid
Rock
I get you.
Dwight from The Office had a baby, and this is exactly the tattoo they would get. So
fucking Stewie.
Please describe the tattoo.
Wait, hold on. This motherfucker right here. What the fuck are you even saying, Sofa King Slow?
Wait, Matt's mustache is red.
First of all, Matt's mustache is red. Second of all, Matt does have those same tattoos. They are of much better quality when Marco did them.
Look, so what we're looking at is a fucking picture of fucking Rodney from the old, working the midnight shift from the old Come and Go.
Dylan Mulvaney when he gets out of the shower.
He's got a tattoo of Stewie and Brian from Family Guy.
Oh God!
And where the nipples are perfectly placed where the penises would be on the characters. Right. My friend, you're not getting laid with your shirt off.
You don't think?
Ever.
No, fuck no.
You don't think?
He looks
No,
like he's
the-
handing
it-
out
oh,
candy out of a van.
You're getting one of two reactions. The shirt comes off. Either, oh my god, fuck you, psycho, out the door.
Oh,
I'm so drunk and high on whatever else I took for the story. That's the only two outcomes.
Okay. Well,
No,
go ahead.
It sounds like the theory of fucking a midget. It's either gonna happen, or you're gonna do it for the story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, and as JC says, that's it's gonna be real sick when he's 70. Shit's drooping a little bit.
So I wanted to tell you guys what we missed tonight, real quick. We did not discuss the police officers contacting the mentally ill subject at the gas station. And when they tried to subdue him and keep him propped up, he pulls the gun out of the officer's holster and commits suicide.
Wow.
Damn, that was
good on
quick.
him.
Wow.
Good on him. Good on him. Saving taxpayer dollars.
Wow, man,
I
went for the
approve
guts
that
of it.
message.
All right,
All right,
so here's how to get a hold of our wrong asses.
Wait, so we haven't done that one.
Oh,
Real
okay.
quick. We also have we have to catch up with a couple of other things. The Matt, first and foremost, I will not be showing the picture of the pig penis.
I wish
and
you
we didn't-
would.
We didn't talk about Michelle
Guys,
Obama.
email us at lockerroommailbag@gmail.com and I'll send you the fucking or just Google pig penis. Google real pig penis in images,
All right,
and
all
once
right,
you
all
scroll
right, all
past
right.
all
No,
the guys
no.
sucking cocks, you'll find
No.
one.
All right. And
You're
what we
welcome.
also didn't talk. We talked about Gavin Newsom's podcast, but we did not talk about Michelle Obama's podcast, where she kind of shit talked Barack a little bit, a couple times.
Hey, can I leak something a little bit? Barack Obama was at a sports event that I was supervising the medical team of, and Big Mike was not with him a few days ago. Again,
Can't talk about it. We're getting shut off. Canceled. We're getting
Oh my
canceled. What's happening? Oh my God! They're taking over the show. Can't talk anymore. No, but seriously, the rumor is they're getting divorced, right?
yeah,
Michelle and okay.
they haven't been seen together in quite a while.
That's what I
Quite
thought
a
about
while.
fucking. That's what I thought about Hill Dog and Bill, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Leave them alone.
so that's
She's finally getting her-
lockerroommailbag@gmail.com. Once again,
Oh,
that's
we're done.
lockerroommailbag@gmail.com. No, it's still